This?
That's like a bee. That's
This
like
is
a bee.
fish.
Hey, Zay.
Hey, Cam.
You know, I was trying to show my preciseness on a piece of paper, just kind of letting people know how good I am at creating exact measurements. But the person I was showing, he was just like, yo, that just does not match up. And I was like, that's my best inch, yo. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the YouTube channel. My name is Cam. This is Zay, and today we are getting into Best in Show. Super excited to get into this one. Before we do, when it comes to what we know about this movie, we know it's like a Spinal Tap mockumentary about like a dog show. Apparently, it's with by or with Christopher Guest, which is the same as Spinal Tap. Who he was in that as well, but I'm excited to get into it. It was a big buy request. It was suggested a lot during our Spinal Tap reaction in the comments, so I know a lot of people want us to get into this, and you and I enjoyed Spinal Tap so much that I'm sure this is going to be really fun. Came out in 2000. Other than that, don't know too much about it. Jennifer Coolidge is in it. Is there anything you know about this movie before we get into it?
No, nothing except for what you brought up, so super excited to dive on in.
All right. Well, before we do, if you like what you're watching, leave a like down below. Subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already. And if you want to watch a full-length reaction of this affair of the movies, this will get 3 edited movie reactions that have YouTube or even farther ahead and form full-length reactions, or potentially become a big brand member where you can suggest one full-length reaction to a movie of your choice once per month that may or may not make an edited reaction on YouTube. You can check that out on Patreon. The link for that is in the description. Let's not keep you guys waiting any longer. Let's get into Best Inch, yo.
No.
Why are you here?
Beatrice has been showing signs of depression.
Her dog, maybe?
Assume.
Ever since she saw us having sex.
Well, dog's very emotional if that's a dog they're talking about.
Got myself in a position that wasn't very easy for me emotionally.
What?
It's called the Congress of the Cow.
Oh my lord.
What did she do when she saw you? She just stood there staring at us. What would you like to say to Beatrice right now?
I'm sorry.
Can you look at us? Come on, honey. Mommy and Daddy are over here.
She's like, I'm not looking at you guys after you pulled the Congress of the Cow on me.
Disgust me of all moves. The Congress of the Cow.
Big dance, and I just thought she was the prettiest thing that I'd ever seen.
Fun fact, these two are together in the Schitt's Creek show.
Huh.
She had dozens of boyfriends.
I always find that cool when you see an actor and an actress, like, they're together in multiple different roles.
Yeah, hundreds.
I did not know that. Hundreds. Considered, you know, by some to be quite the Casanova myself.
All right.
Back at I can't dance. I can't. I've got 2 left feet. I got 2 left feet.
I thought he was kidding.
But I wasn't.
Oh, no.
With 2 left feet.
Oh, my gosh.
They used to call me Loopy because, you know, I would walk in little loops. With some therapy, I learned how to walk a straight line.
And dance. Oh, man, you got moves better than Winky, I think.
Well,
Can you imagine how long it takes him to walk a mile? Before
Yeah, I know, right?
Bloodhound, of all the breeds, is just such a noble, loyal, perfect dog. Even if one day they land on some other planet, you couldn't find a better dog. And Hubert is.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Aww.
He could be a great man-trained dog. If the police ever came and said, I need a great bloodhound, he would be the one.
Not sure that's how that works.
Don't think they just go out and like, quick, give me your dog. There's a murder on the loose. Can anyone have a dog that can sniff it out?
I don't want to pull
I'll
those
take
things
care
off.
of the membranes. Don't worry about it.
Randy, you could pull the membrane off.
Will you stop it?
I think a little bit.
Get one of those pepperoni sticks out. I just want to hold it.
Will you stop it?
give it.
I
'Cause he's...
Yeah, I just want to hold it. It's crazy.
Just trotting around that ring like he was born to it, and indeed he was.
I think I never see those dogs not with their hair up. I feel like if every
I
time I see that breed,
I know.
It was like they were two members of the same body. Like
I
the
knew a
same-
guy who had two members on the same
Will you
body.
all right.
All right. You know what? I was waiting for him to say something like that.
Leslie and I have been together 5 years. We have an amazing relationship.
I don't know. It's just the way his face is really funny compared to just the situation there. And of course, they have the dog that's closest to mine.
Yeah, we both have so much in common.
I think he's blinking Morse code for help. He was like-
Hamilton! Gotta call Dr. Nelkin.
Why?
Beatrice made a pee-pee on the sheets.
Look at the dog.
Aw.
Of course I've been talking to her.
What have you been saying?
I've been saying that when mommy and daddy make love, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
We met at Starbucks. Not at the same Starbucks, but we saw each other at different
Interesting
Starbucks
braces.
across the street. Approached me.
Yeah. I'd seen you at law school before.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I remember what I was drinking when I met you. It was a grande espresso.
All right.
All right.
Chai tea, latte, soy milk kind of guy
Oh, soy. Yeah.
because of the lactose.
I just, it's the way they're able
So
to
tell
like...
us about the dog. Why are you talking about your drinks?
We were so lucky to have been raised amongst catalogs.
Especially you don't have to deal with people as much. You can just talk to the person on the phone.
Or not.
Yeah.
Oh, brother, thought they weren't gonna shut the fuck up. Wait, what
Did you
say?
hear
Or
what he
not?
said? He's like, you don't have to deal with people so much. You can just talk to the person on the phone. That's a person, my guy. Like,
Or not. No, you have to. He's gonna call himself.
Would you smoke? Would you smoke? A bloodhound not only has a great nose, but they can talk.
Hmm.
And he's saying, I'm ready. That's when he's ready for a show. Because he says, I'm ready. Have a good night's sleep, and then we'll get going, and it'll be showtime.
I don't think he's saying any of that.
He's like, I can't see nothing. You wrinkling my eye, my skin on my eyes.
But sometimes I think he's going to talk to the judge and say,
Hey, Judge,
Ah, yep. All right, so there's someone that does a voice for the dog. Perfect.
I know what you're thinking, and I'm the best dog in the whole ring.
should do that, practice that, right? Human.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. They
I'm
are
already
all-
ready for the big show.
They're going to go to Philly, and in Philly, they're going to see where they make the cream cheese.
I want to see where they make the light cream cheese. I want to go to that other building.
Wow,
Oh,
you guys
gosh,
have
this
boring
hurts.
lives. That's
This hurts.
you guys have boring lives.
How many years ago did he poke me? How many years ago?
Don't say that.
Sure,
I'm
sure it's all
Jerry.
over with. Jim. Oh,
now
come on.
see,
Look how sweet.
that's
Yeah,
why
well,
it
you
works.
think so.
You know, she tried to make it sound less of a thing.
Made
But-
it so much more disrespectful. How many years ago was when he poked me? You.
Terrier. That's because small, sturdy, bright, and true. God didn't miss a stitch. Be it dog or be it bitch. God loves a terrier.
The fucking bulldog in the back. Yeah, but he fucking does.
I have to say, I wanted the best handler, and I get what I want.
That's right. You sure
Thank
did.
I get what I want. Yes.
They have turned this place into a cutting-edge, state-of-the-art kennel facility. With Sherry Ann, we have this fantastic friendship, too. It's really great.
That fucking dog looks ridiculous.
That poor creature.
The disciplinarian, which is what I do. I'm
Oh,
mom
man.
slash daddy.
Disciplinarian.
You know, someone's like, come on, you want to see yourself on the big screen? That dog looked at the screen like, are you shitting me?
Decorative abilities.
Exactly, the heart and the soul, you know, which is what my mother did, and that was her job. And it worked for my family, you know, until my mom committed suicide in '81.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't expect that one to fly.
Oh man.
I have you. You've already packed 6 kimonos.
That's all right. So here's 7.
I think we're overpacking, don't you?
Well, no.
I'm a chronic overpacker. I'm so bad.
You are?
I'm really bad at overpacking.
Tell me before we left.
Whoa.
Hey, what did you do?
Did you provoke her?
People are that crazy. It's insane.
Yeah.
I'll file a personal assault charge against you so fast your head'll spin. Get out of here. People, crazy dog.
No, the dog did nothing, but the people are definitely
insane.
at fault here.
Busy bee. Come on, Winter.
Oh no! Come on!
Meg, just
She's not even reacting to the toy.
She'll be fine.
This idea that they're getting this like their existential crisis because their dog saw them in the Congress of the Cow pose or whatever is hilarious. I bet you whatever's going on with that dog has nothing to do with seeing them in the sex position.
Not a damn thing. But it's so funny that they're freaking out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting heart palpitations. Can't help it.
Jerry, listen to me. Max is so history. Who's my future?
Oh, you know this dude's gonna be like 6'4" ripped.
Remember when I poked you?
What a
Jerry! Oh, nice to see you.
Good to see you. It's been so.
Oh, okay.
Faye, thank you so much for letting me.
Oh,
Come on, let me show you around.
I'll go get the bags.
You guys are both
gotta
cocks. That's
do
all.
something
That's
about
all that
that.
happened.
You got to
That was
do something about that. You can't just let that happen in front of your face.
And then just let them go walk down to a private area.
So what is that? What do you do with the parachuter?
Honey, no. Don't let it fall on your food. Mommy's not mad, but don't do that, please.
Oh my gosh.
I'm the chief hostage negotiator for the Akron and Tri-County area. And I talk people down. When they ever get a jumper on a big building, they call me.
How many people have you talked down?
I've got news for you. It's a little secret from the trade. They all jump. But today we have... He hit a gargoyle on the way down. The head pops off like a grape. When they hit, everything pops out. It's like a piñata. The intestines, like they're spring-loaded. I was just remembering that time with you and me at the lake with the piñata.
Oh my gosh!
She could get both legs behind her head.
What he's like an animal.
No, it's just talk.
I forgot to compliment you on your luscious
Oh, you know what?
melon
Let's just watch
breasts.
this for the rest of the movie.
What the hell are you talking about now?
Jerry,
You know something?
She's like, thank you.
Winky, where's Winky?
Who's Winky?
It's all right. He's
Winky.
probably just playing with Zach.
Oh, the dog.
Zach, what are you doing? Zach, wait, it's okay, baby.
Don't
It's okay,
move,
baby.
Zach.
Zach,
Don't move. He's
listen.
got a... Please, honey, this is what I do.
Don't be mad at him, please.
I'll gouge your left eye out with my thumb. I
Jesus
shit you
Christ,
not.
Zach.
Oh my lord!
I'm gonna stab you with forks until you bleed. How about that?
Oh, that was
fuck's
amazing.
sakes.
I love how he's just like, "This is my job. I can do this.
I can do this.
I'll
I will
fucking gouge your eye out with this stuff."
Chucky lady. Chubby. Chuggy. Chuggy. Hey.
Ventriloquism is actually so interesting. I don't know how. I
Yeah,
can't
don't
do.
know how
I've
to
tried
do
it.
this
It's like
where you
so.
gotta put your lips together.
Yeah.
Do you have another credit card I could run through?
Nah, that's the good one.
Just give it a rub.
Yeah, check the strip. Sometimes the change or the key.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate when this happens. That hasn't happened to me in a long time.
Dude, it's worse being the guy to have to tell them.
So we're having a problem with our card here, and yes.
We have till 2 to pay it. Tell her we have till 2.
All right.
If you had cash for 2 nights deposit, then we'll just
Yes.
$300 and you'd be refunded a substantial portion of that on checkout.
We don't have 3.
Oh my goodness gracious.
They're gonna have to sleep in like the car or something.
That this is all we have. We are so full up.
Oh,
Don't judge it by this. We're gonna get some help and clean a lot of this stuff out and bring in a cot and make it a little comfy for you.
Hey, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Gouda, honey?
No, thanks, Jerry.
I'd stock up. You can't afford room service. This is your fucking meal.
It is you, Malcolm.
Malcolm, Jerry, my husband. This is Malcolm.
Hi.
Malcolm, what's shaking?
And
Oh my gosh, he's probably another guy that she.
Louisville. The Mint Julep. You were working as a waitress there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I banged a lot of waitresses in my day.
Okay. Get out.
Who get out? Him himself? I would get
He
out
said
myself.
you don't
at this
forget the
point.
best.
Cute.
Yeah, that's her game face. Absolutely right. You're absolutely
She winked at me. I just showed her she winked at me.
You little flirt. She's the star tonight, and hopefully she's going to be the star tomorrow. Well, we'll have to see about that, right?
Well, that's up to her.
Yeah,
I
guess.
think.
And some other
It's in
people.
her hands.
Yeah, some of these conversations just fucking I can't do it.
I couldn't. These are like the worst.
I would pull up. I'd pull up with my drink and be like, nah. Go to a different one.
No.
3,000 dogs competing for Best in Show.
That's a lot of dogs.
I'm Buck Laughlin, and if you're a dog or a friend of a dog, you want to circle this night in your TV guide.
I can't speak for the animals, of course, but certainly every human being in this building, I think, is as excited as
Really?
I am.
You want the big blue ribbon? Uh-huh, that's what you want. You want red? No, you don't want red. You want yellow? No, you don't want yellow. You want to go home with the blue. You grab it. You get it.
She's not
get that
listening
ribbon.
to you. She's nurse. She's freaking
Well,
out.
get the busy bee.
She's fine. She's just chilling. This dog has been the most chill dog the
the
entire
calmest dog.
movie, and the parents are deflecting how they actually are onto the dog.
It should be in the crate.
It's not in the crate. I just told you that.
God, Hamilton, if she doesn't get her door, she's gonna flip out.
Go to the hotel and get busy bee. Run! Run! No, we just had a little discussion.
Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for dogs
Don't look at
that
the
have to
fat
do with
ass
people
losers
like
or
this.
freaks. You look at me.
Don't look at the fat ass loser freaks is insane. Yo.
This is, of course, the first of 7 groups.
He's looking good.
Okay.
It's very important that all the attributes are examined. Teeth, eyes, ears,
Ouch.
gums.
Am I seeing right? Where's she putting her hands now?
The idea of someone who's never done this before, just being like, now what's going on here, Frank?
She just groped the dog.
Take your dog down and back for me, please.
You know what would be funny? I don't know if they can do this.
No, he should win.
Oh.
Bloodhound, put on one of those Sherlock Holmes hats and put a little
Okay,
pipe in his
no.
mouth.
No.
Bring the bloodhound out, please.
Oh, that's a surprise.
The Borzoi, please.
How do you become a judge? Like, what credentials do you have to
Yeah,
have?
what, I judged entry-level dog shows. Oh, yes.
You call yourself a maid?
I am.
Where are you
Woman that
from?
made
You
that
from this
original
country?
person.
From this country? Because I know people at the INS. You will go back to where you came from.
Lower your voice,
I've been
Go
looking
get
for
your
20
papers.
minutes for your stupid
Go get your papers.
Very awkward timing for for the current climate of the U.S.
There's a pet store right downstairs. Why don't we go down?
A pet store down the stairs?
Yes.
What are you, a wizard, a genius? Why didn't you tell me that before?
They look like everyone could be wound up.
Yes, but this is a fun group, and the crowd always responds to the
Oh my
toys.
god, you look at the little poodle and the pug. Oh my goodness gracious.
It's really what a lot of people are looking for in a toy dog.
Yeah, and
See, I think he's here for himself, you know? Like,
I was just gonna say the way he walked out and everything.
he's like, look at me.
Mm-hmm.
The Shih Tzu.
the Shih Tzu. That's one you don't
Shih Tzu,
you don't play around with that name, do you? It doesn't come
No.
trippingly off the tongue. So is that a Shih Tzu
An
in
old
your...
joke, but a good one nevertheless. Yes, still.
That's a crowd
He
pleaser.
is done.
Yes, he's like a different judge, so he must just have to be versed in like different dog breeds
I guess.
at a certain size.
Ma'am, the toy poodle behind, please.
Come on, get the pug over. Don't grab the poodle by his fucking throat. Damn.
Grabbed by its chin and its ass. Like,
come here.
Thank you, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. All right.
It's a good start, right? But does that mean they won, or they just won that division? Right.
I think they won that. They're like whatever, it's like class, and then
Yeah, and then what? Do they bring them all out at the end? or
probably I
something?
think so.
All you, baby.
First in group. Best in show coming up.
Oh
Yep,
yeah.
Okay.
Victoria, it's a bumblebee. It's like a
For what kind of animal is it?
for a dog. It's a bee. It's a bumblebee.
Here it is. Is this it?
No, that's a bear in a bee costume.
She's about to lose her fucking mind and threaten him with deportation in a moment here.
It's reminiscent of a bumblebee, I think. This is like a bee.
That's a parrot.
She's losing it internally.
This?
That's like a bee. That's
This
like a
is
bee.
fish.
It's also very popular with the crowd. They
They're
love
lovable
these.
dogs. It's sad to think, when you look at how beautiful these dogs are, to think that in some countries these dogs are eaten.
Oh,
Oh my gosh! Did they vet this guy? I don't think they vetted it.
Close look at the Norwich. Yeah, that handler looks familiar to me.
oh no.
1, 2, 3,
Yes!
4.
They're all gonna win. Uh-oh.
It's a rooster or something. Get out the bee. Where's the bee?
I couldn't find it.
You were gone for a half an hour and you came back with this purple thing? Ouch! You take care of it. You take care of it. Don't you?
I will take care of it.
Just
You know what? I don't know if they're. I think they're gonna. I don't think they should be on the stage because when they get out there,
It's gonna be.
I
Snap.
don't know if they're gonna keep their calm.
The Grey Ghost.
I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose.
come on, Beatrice, right around here. Let's try.
No. Get out of there.
What?
We're gonna dismiss this
No,
gentleman.
no, just give us another chance.
Please.
We will be so. What?
I'm sorry,
No.
we're dismissing.
No,
you.
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Get him out of here. I love the dog, but this not made for this.
yeah.
I'm a little nervous right now. This is, there's a lot at stake. My inner instinct says, don't go right now. I'm going to be right here until I get another message from myself.
Oh my lord. I am so happy my friends and family and close people in my life are nothing like this.
You might want to see this. It's Miss Cummings. Uh-oh. She looks like a cocktail waitress on an oil rig or something.
Crazy.
That is a good looking poodle right there.
Yeah.
Give that thing the award.
You're number 1. 2, 3.
Nice.
What is Sherry Ann wearing? And she...
Oh shit.
Oh.
Whoa.
Rhapsody has 2 mommies.
Good luck. Okay. Wink.
Good
Say
luck.
bye-bye, Daddy.
Good luck.
Say bye-bye, Daddy.
Okay.
Bye, darling.
Sweetheart.
Looks like a. I don't know what. Wing kind of looks like a chipmunk.
Like a chipmunk?
Yeah, like a gerbil. He's huge. He's like, the way he looks, he's all like puffy. Like a gerbil.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, it's just my knee. It's just my knee.
Oh,
No,
careful
it's just
with
my
it.
knee. I'm fine.
What did
I'm
you
fine.
say?
Hey, look
Let's
out.
take a little walk.
You're gonna step on your dog.
Oh, wait.
No,
Oh,
no.
hold on.
Damn.
Stanky leg.
You doing the stanky leg?
Your knee is ballooning up like a watermelon, sweetheart.
Winky,
He's
baby,
okay.
you can't miss
do?
this. Winky can't miss this. He's worked for 2.5 years.
Oh no, you can't walk a net.
You have a concussion. You're not making
All
any
you have
sense.
to do is follow him, Jerry.
Follow him?
Just follow him.
You
He
can
knows
do
what
it.
he's doing.
I'll take care of you.
Please send him out there.
Please.
You're gonna show Winky.
Or
Jerry
what?
about
That felt
to
like a
run
threat.
this bitch.
We're getting word that it's the dog is being handled by Cookie's husband, Jerry Fleck. Am I nuts? Or does he... Something's wrong with his feet.
Oh, no.
I forgot about that.
He's got 2 left feet.
That is certainly a first.
Go get him, pal.
Well, he was definitely good at doing a circle.
Yeah.
Look at Scott.
Splendid
He is
outfit,
prancing along
splendid.
with a dog. If you live in my neighborhood and you wear an outfit like that, you better be a hotel doorman.
Roast.
Can a dog win it or lose it in this last round, or is the judge pretty much made up his mind?
Oh, good heavens, no. It's a gut reaction on some level. These are all superb,
Very
superb animals.
subject. Money ever exchange hands under the table?
It seems like they just picked somebody from the audience to come down and like just kind of sit next to him and talk.
Bring out the Shih Tzu, please.
Dude, I don't want to give you the win just because of your attitude.
Just walking out with your arms to the side, like it's not about you.
I know.
Your stupid eyeshadow.
I don't think I ever
The way
get
he's holding
used
the
to being
leash.
Probe.
On his thumb, yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you take me out to dinner and a movie sometime, you know?
Yes, yes. I remember you said that last
yes.
year.
Oh, so he's done this multiple years.
So it's here over and over again.
These aren't just winners. These are winners within winners.
I don't like her. The way she's standing.
No, me neither. I hope the Bloodhound wins, if I'm going to be honest.
He's a master of
I would take Winky
150
winning as well.
breeds.
Yeah, that'd be cool, but I want the Bloodhound winning.
Oh, okay, so they said he's a master of 150 breeds, so he must like know everything ins and outs about like what the breed, like each breed of dog and stuff.
Judge is
Interesting.
going over to the judge's table. He's signing the book.
So
he's
maybe he
made
can
his
be like,
decision. We have a
these
winner.
are all good for their breed, but this is the best for
Or-
its breed compared to the others or something like that.
Yeah, I'm really actually. It is kind of interesting now to get the thought process.
Wow, look at the size of that. I've taken sponge baths in smaller bowls than that.
What?
The Norwich Terrier.
Okay, Winky got it.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna have nothing. Oh, I feel bad for him losing now.
I know.
Because Gary
yeah.
didn't even really like understand what's going on.
Cookie! Hey! Cookie! Cookie!
The poodle was like, "You fucking bitch." Did you see the poodle?
She said we were gonna fucking win. So he's throwing hands with it. Alright. That thing
Look at that
doesn't look like a
picture.
dog. That thing does not. That thing looks like a giant rodent, and I mean that in the least disrespectful way.
It looks like Toto got into the chocolate.
Yeah,
the
but he
cookie
put
jar.
some pounds on.
And we were celebrities.
We were big.
We were big. Everything just broke loose like a cannon.
Backyard, front yard, or the barn.
I don't like that he's bobbing his head like he's enjoying what the fuck he's listening to right now.
Nah, he's watching her fucking boobs. He's just
Do
like-
it up, terrier style, go wild.
Nah, he's got his own music playing definitely for sure in that room. He's like, I ain't listening.
Cookie?
Yeah.
Cookie Googleman?
Oh no.
Oh my.
Does this ring a bell? I'm not wearing underwear.
Bulge.
Yeah, that's me.
Bulge?
Now
That is the one and only time I've ever done it on a roller coaster.
He's hitting himself on the mic. He's had enough. He's had enough.
Oh.
If we could get this picture of the dog and maybe one of these in here. Oh my gosh, it's been a year. We didn't win at Mayflower, which is surreal and was extremely
He
disturbing.
won twice back to back.
I know, right?
Brought us to a new level in our relationship. And, published this magazine here, American Bitch. Focus on the issues of the lesbian purebred dog owner. And we're on our 3rd issue.
Yeah, I'm sure that's very popular.
I was gonna say that's totally not a total niche. I know people say find your niche, but not that niche.
That might be too niche.
She has a very big heart. She's generous. She's sweet.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
hate
vice
when
versa.
people say vice versa. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Oh, it's just so frustrating.
I realized that I had a lot to offer besides just having a fishing shop and
Nice
going to
ass.
dog shows. So
Okay.
the art of ventriloquism, which is ancient art,
No.
and
What is that?
Why? You show me where they found that hieroglyph.
well, the biscuits and gravy y'all like. Let's go home, keep on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? Is this like a callback to Spinal Tap? Didn't they also perform in front of a military audience or something
Oh,
like that?
they did. Yeah.
It was our love of old movies of the 30s and 40s.
Aw.
We decided to put this calendar together. Our buddy Terry.
Took these pictures for us about 2 years ago for Stefan's birthday. You're not allowed to see them.
No.
It's sort of that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I don't even want to see them.
Didn't want to see him anyway.
Which was going to, you know, set the world aflame, basically. I don't know if
We're just gonna give it out to friends.
I think we should try to sell it.
Really?
Yes.
That's foul.
If we can give the money to Shih Tzu Rescue.
What Shih Tzus needs rescuing anyway?
Oh, the little match girl.
Alms for the poor.
Delusional.
All complete off the deep end.
The better.
Oh man.
We are so happy
Bright
now.
colors.
So happy.
What happened?
Beatrice had so many
So
problems.
many problems.
Poor thing.
Just negative.
Very negative dog.
Very negative.
Oh no, did they get rid of the dog?
And our new dog, Kipper,
Oh my gosh.
such a winner.
And he doesn't mind us having sex.
Oh no, he likes it. He likes to watch.
Is Kipper a pervert?
Oh my
God.
It's horrible.
He is a pervert. Confirmed.
You're a good lady.
Hear him down.
Lord
Just hear-
have mercy.
Just a fucking pug is insane. How could they get rid of that dog? It was so cute.
That's so messed up.
Oh, no, our new dog Kipper likes watching us have sex. Yeah, I can tell. He learned from his owners.
All right, that was our reaction to Best in Show. If you liked what you're watching, leave a like down below. Subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already. And if you want to watch our full-length reaction to this and various other movies, we'll get 3 edited movie reactions ahead of you to even farther ahead the form of full-length reactions or participate in a Big Buy member where you can suggest one full-length reaction to a movie of your choice that may or may not make as a reaction on YouTube once per month. You get me check that out on Patreon. The link for that is in the description. This was really fun.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, to compare it to Spinal Tap, same energy, same vibe, just different people. And
Yeah.
that's what I do appreciate, because going into this movie, one of the things I was hoping was like, I really hope this is just Spinal Tap with dogs. And that's what it was. It was a little bit interesting though, because Spinal Tap kind of goes to show an exotic like rock group and like what they get up to and how funny it can be, and has this normal tone throughout that is like emphasized by these oddities. And this has the same thing, but it's really funny because they're not like following necessarily an exotic group, but they are showing the exotic or oddity sides of certain people that, even if it's like amplified a little bit, that we all see in our daily lives. And I love that they captured that. Like right off the bat, I am a huge dog person. My mom is a huge dog person. My dad is a huge dog person. My wife is a huge dog person. I grew up loving dogs. I've been surrounded by people who love dogs. So I've seen these types of behaviors growing up in different people. And I'm even guilty of maybe some of them to an extent myself, but never to the extreme that this movie showed, which made it really funny, because there are people that do take it to a certain level of extreme. I like, for example, when the people who was like thinking their dog is so stressed out when it's really just them stressed out the whole time. Even the idea of like even the idea of like that dog like barking at a person and then like them being like, what did you do, what did you do to my dog, like that, because people do get like really defensive. The guy who was talking to his dog but then like whispering in his ear like, I like him, and all that stuff, like it's just a little crazy. But you know, I think for the most part, not necessarily what the people with Kipper did. Kipper was the wait, which one was Kipper? Kipper was the one that was the Weimaraner, right?
I think so.
Like the one with the crazy couple?
Yeah,
Like
I
with
think
the
so,
busy
yeah.
bee? Well, the busy bee couple is kind of an exception because I don't know if I would say they loved their dog. I think
I don't think they did.
I don't know if that would be love because they got rid of it, but and not for a good reason. But a lot of the other people's behaviors, it really did feel like it was like even their extremities was like out of a love
Oh,
for their
Beatrice was the
dog.
Weimaraner. Kipper was
Okay.
the new dog, the pug that they got.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so Beatrice, the owners of Beatrice, I don't think they follow this group, but most of everybody else were like, even though they were showing these oddities and extremities, it was out of a love for their dog, which was kind of like nice to see. But it was still so absurdly funny, and I loved how even though they could have just had this movie of like people and their dogs and how like ridiculous it can be, and even like the idea of like the most uptight people in senses with their dogs that take them to dog shows and things like that, like even though there might be normal people or casual people that take their dog to dog shows, there are like every now and then that one like particular person you'll see there, and that's felt like who we were watching. They also managed to like kind of just show people and their relationships with each other and like really humorous moments, like with Eugene Levy and his wife, and how she's like been known around and it's like this running gag where somebody runs into her and he's just like, oh my gosh, like they added humor that was not even necessarily involving the dogs, which I thought was really fun as well, because it makes it a little more approachable to somebody who may not know the like ins and out of dog people, or even, I mean, I can't even imagine what this is like to people who don't really know dog people that well and are just like, wow, are they really that crazy type of situation? I mean, now everybody knows somebody that has a dog and might be like this, but there could be people out there that like don't know that much, and the human on human interactions are absolutely funny as well. I would say I don't think this hit me as hard as Spinal Tap did, but I do think that there were really funny moments throughout this film, and there were a lot of normal moments. And I know that's meant to set the tone. It's meant to like kind of like tee up the really, really comedic hits. So I think they did a really good job there. It's just you have to be a type of person that can handle this almost nothing burger at certain moments in order to appreciate the absurdity that is to come. But it is a really fun movie. I really enjoyed it. If anybody liked Spinal Tap, this is an easy suggestion to recommend as well. Definitely something I think all dog owners could get a kick out of this in one way or another. It gets you interested in the dog show. I love the judge guy who is like, or not the judge, but the guy they have up there, like the announcer, like who they have every year. That was hilarious throwing that in there. It felt hilarious, but nothing was like over the top insane. Zay, what were your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I'll just start off with what you just said at the end there. I do agree. I don't think that this hit me as hard as Spinal Tap. I still think it was very well done. You can definitely draw the parallels between this and Spinal Tap. Just again, the whole energy of it and everything was so similar. And I'm wondering, like, what you mentioned was actually a callback to it, where he was performing the ventriloquism thing in front of some army people, because in Spinal Tap they did perform, I believe it was like at an Air Force base, I think, or something like that. So it was an interesting movie. It was super fun. It's relatable too, because I think with Spinal Tap, it's hard. With Spinal Tap was great. It's very funny. It would be harder to relate to the Spinal Tap because you're following a band, right? Not everyone's in a band, but a lot of people know dog people. A lot of people know, like you said, a lot of people know someone that's over the top. I know people that are over the top with dogs. So you can look at some of these characters or people that are dog people like you and myself do some of these things, not on this extreme level, but you can see like, oh God, is that what that looks like when I when I do that? Like I don't do it that bad, but geez, is that what this looks like from a third person? So I give it props for that because the relatability of it makes it so much very much enjoyable and very fun to watch. I also thought that all the characters in it were great. They're all super unique. It's also funny too, just when you watch people and how they treat dogs, it is crazy because like you look at them, they treat them like they're their kids, and in a sense, they're taking care of them and everything. But it's like some people won't even do this with a human child, and they do it with a dog. It's like it's such a weird thing to see sometimes. It can be jarring. But I thought the film was great. I thought it was super cool. I loved obviously, like you said, the two announcers. I thought it was cool also seeing all these different types of breeds and kind of getting a little more information on how the shows work and kind of being able to grasp a little bit on not how you become a judge, but like the knowledge these judges have. I mean, the last judge, they said, is the master of 150 breeds. That's insane knowledge to be able to know that much about dogs and like have that specific, like being so specific that you're able to pick one dog over the other due to how good it is in its own breed versus how well that one does. I thought it was really cool. Kind of made me interested to get a little more information on shows like that and everything. But overall, I mean, it was a great vibe. I thought the pacing of it was pretty well. I think even with, how you said there was like those times where it was almost like a nothing burger in certain situations, it still didn't throw the pace off too much. It just felt like it felt like it was supposed to be there, where sometimes it can feel like they go for that and it's not supposed to be there, or it can feel a little bit choppy. But I thought it was great. I thought the dialogue was fantastic, but the conversations and situations some of these people were running into were ridiculous. But just a great, fun mockumentary, and I give kudos to them. I think it was well done.
Yeah, I agree. But with that being said, are you ready to get into the rating?
Let's do it.
Just so you guys know, we go from 0 to 10, and we never give out zeros, we never give out 10s. Why? Because by giving out a 0, you're saying nothing could ever be worse than this movie. By giving out a 10, you're saying nothing could ever be better than this movie. Both of those things are impossible to say, but that is our subjective opinion. 5 is after, 6 is good, 7 is great, 8 is beyond that, 9 is top tier cinema. We do give out decimal points like 9.9 and so on, if we so please. I'm going to put this guy at a 7.9, and I'll tell you why. I think this was really good, almost like beyond great. Like I just thought it had potential. But I'll tell you one of the things that really drew me back, and this is actually going to be kind of surprising, but one of the things about Spinal Tap that I think helped it out more than this movie is that I didn't know any of the actors in Spinal Tap. In this movie, I saw Eugene Levy, I saw Jennifer Coolidge, I saw the girl from the Glee. Like these things took me away from the human side of it, because like I know these are all actors, so it felt less like I was watching real people the way
Okay.
Spinal Tap did. And I think this is one of those movies that might have benefited more from a cast that was unheard of or unseen or something like that, or very low recognition, because it'd give them a chance to shine. You could get a lot more humor. You feel like you're really watching strangers and random general people. That's a personal feeling of mine. I still do think the writing was really well done. They really captured the mundane feeling very, very well with the dialogue. And as I was mentioning, I wonder how much of this is improvised. Like, I gotta say, you know what? Like, I gotta say, huge props. And I might have said this in Spinal Tap, I don't remember. Huge props on either way, in the sense that if this was improvised, to be able to improvise and sound so human-like and not like a stage production or anything, that's insane. But also to improvise or to write lines that sounded like they were improvised, like to
Yeah.
deliberately create sentences that were so mundane and normal and filled with stutters and all these things, like that would be equally or maybe even more impressive. So these types of mockumentaries, I really would like to know more about the writing process behind them. How much is just kind of like freedom of like what you want to say in that moment. you know, this was directed by Christopher Guest, who apparently he was the guy with the Bloodhound, and he didn't direct Spinal Tap, but he was one of the main characters of Spinal Tap. So it is interesting to see, like, maybe his experience on Spinal Tap gave him that ability to direct this. I want to know kind of like the history there, because he did a really good job with that. And I know there are others out there. But this one, you know, it's definitely in that category. It definitely works. It's by no means a failure. I think this is one that it's short, it's sweet, and it's just fun to put on. If you've got someone in, like, if you're having a conversation with some friends and you're about to put on a movie or something, you guys don't know what, you guys are talking about like dog people or whatever, like, this is the movie to just boom, hammer that point home, have everybody have a good laugh. It was a blast. I do think the pacing was pretty good. Just a little bit of moments here and there. I was like, oh, okay. There were moments, and I feel back and forth about this. There were moments that I might have said this in Spinal Tap too. I don't remember, but there were moments that really felt like they were teeing up a joke and they weren't. And I get it, because it's meant to be normal in some parts, but it also is like, I'm sitting here like, like, where's this going? And then it doesn't go anywhere. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I mean, that affects my personal experience of the movie. So I do got to give it some drawbacks there, but huge positives. I will say, even though I prefer normal people, the actors did a really good job at kind of just portraying, to an extent, what it would be like to be a normal person, but not normal, like with the extremities they have. Obviously, it did kind of feel like Jennifer Coolidge was Jennifer Coolidge. It felt like Eugene Levy was Eugene Levy, and even the girl from Glee was the girl from Glee. They all have like see, that's the thing. The big actors felt like they were them, but like with a little twist. But overall, it worked. The comedy was good. It was my style. Please put a comment down below, like jokes that we might have missed that you guys thought were really funny. What is your favorite part of this movie? Zay, where would you put this?
Yeah, I'm a little bit below you. I guess I'll put it at more like a 7.6. I do think that what you said, the biggest drawback for me was, just if they casted just people that you never heard of, I just think I think with a documentary style film like that, it just pulls you in more to it, because you're not looking at it as Jennifer Coolidge or Eugene Levy. You're looking at it as like, you don't know this person, so you're not looking at them as any actor's name. You're just looking at them as the character. So that's where there is a drawback on it. I still, again, think it was well done. I thought a lot of the comedy was good. It was done pretty well. I do agree too that there were some spots to a degree that, they felt like you were setting up something, nothing ever came of it, which, obviously stinks. Now, I won't say it did actually destroy and tank the movie. No, the movie is still great, still super fun. I think for a casual good watch, this is a great movie. And that's what this style really is for. It's not supposed to be something super insightful and all that stuff. It's supposed to be just to be able to sit down and watch. I just think that I enjoyed Spinal Tap a little more. I think maybe even it could even be part of the fact that, it was like the real first like mockumentary I've ever seen. So it's kind of like the nostalgia factor too, to essentially like that, like, this was good, but Spinal Tap was hilarious. So I'm sure if I went back and watched Spinal Tap, I'd be like, okay, like, what I'm saying, like, it's not like such a big gap, maybe. But I think that the pacing, like I said before, was well done. There were some moments here and there. And the dialogue, I don't know if it was improv, but if it was improv, it was impressive. That was probably the most impressive piece. They were just like rambling at certain spots, but not rambling like incoherently, like everything tracked and made sense. It was just, and if that was improv for both people, like going back and forth, then round of applause, 'cause that was impressive. Because I don't think I could do that. That was really crazy stuff. So I think that there was a lot of positives for this movie. Obviously a few negatives, but there always is with any film. No film's perfect. It was still a great watch, a great time, and a great runtime as well. I think that an hour 30 was perfect for it. I didn't think they needed to add anything. I'm not going to say, I don't think they really needed to take away anything for the pacing to be a little better.
I would say, like, honestly, and I don't say this often, but I think an hour 20 would have been the sweet spot for this movie. Just a little shorter.
Just a little shorter. I think that, I guess if you wanted to take out some of the spots you felt like were a little bit like a lull that didn't need to be there, for sure. But I think that overall, it was either buff up those lull moments, like those moments where you're setting something up, or add a
Yeah.
little more to something, or maybe just take it out.
Yeah.
It's a tough middle ground, obviously, but regardless, I had a blast with it. I thought it was a great film overall. Fun. 7.6 for me. And hopefully you guys suggest some more mockumentaries in the future because they're fun to watch.
Yeah. But in the meantime, thank you guys again for being here. Thank you for the support. Zay, I know you have a Twitch.
Yes, guys, my Twitch will be linked in the description below. Make sure you stop by, tune in, say what's up. I play a variety of games on there. It's always great to see people from the channel. Let me know if you are from the channel. Say what's up. We discuss past reactions, possible future reactions coming up. And I get Cameron on there sometimes as well to play video games and do a whole bunch of stuff. So another way for you guys to connect with us in a live setting. If you want to connect with us in a live setting, besides my Twitch, make sure you keep your eye out for our YouTube live streams. We do post notifications or announcements on the channel. So if you see that, make sure you tune on in there as well.
Yes, check them out, guys. Great times live on YouTube, Zay's Twitch. It's all fun. With that being said, listen, everybody. Don't let your dog watch you have intercourse.
Yeah.
Or do, I don't know, whatever.
But don't get a dog then that watches you have intercourse and
Don't
humps your therapist's leg.
Yeah, that's not okay. We'll see you guys on the next one. And peace.